Zionists mostly expressed relief, but not all were happy on Tuesday, as hundreds of protesters once again took to the streets. Mass protests have been staged across the so-called Israel over the past 12 weeks, since the unveiling of the judicial reform plan coinciding with the launch of Netanyahu's racist and fascist government in its tendencies. Zionist parties condemned the agreement of the Prime Minister with the National Security Minister who's convicted of terrorism charges, and who reiterates his support for Netanyahu in his temporary retreat from judicial legislation in exchange for forming a so-called National Guard under his command. The postponement makes Gvir the biggest winner, as he made the crisis a pressure card. Beset by unprecedented nationwide protests, as his nationalist religious coalition's signature plan to overhaul the judiciary, Netanyahu pressed the pause button and called for compromise talks with the centre-left opposition, who accused him of selling internal security in return for remaining in power, and said it is forbidden to form armed brigades under the cover of the law. Gvir himself said that he agreed to remove his refusal to suspend judicial legislation in return for Netanyahu's commitment to submitting it again for endorsement in the next session of the Knesset. The opposition, citing the continued presence of the highly contested bill on Parliament's lineup, threatened to boycott any talks should it proceed. Questions remained about Netanyahu's credibility, including within his own camp, after discord by some senior party colleagues. Critics say the judicial overhaul threatens the independence of the courts. Netanyahu, who is on trial on corruption charges, denies it, saying the reforms balance out branches of government.